Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Vikas Chandra Padrilla, and let's do a reading for the month of March 2021 for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter signs for the sign of Aquarius. And I'm going to use this golden dawn spread as usual. So now I'm going with the situation. I'm moving on to current path, alternate path, the psychological basis and karma. The current path, alternate path, psychological basis and karma. Current, alternate path, psychological and karma. Alright guys, now the cards are drawn down. Let's do the face up of the cards and see what we have. Okay, alright guys, now the face up of the cards are done. Let's look into your cards and see what we have. In the situation, we got interference, prudence and virtue. And looking at the situation and overall in the whole reading, I'm getting a sense that in the past month also there are few cards that have been repeated as these cards, the few cards which have been repeated in the past month also for the month of February. So if you haven't watched February, you can watch it again. Or if not, you can just cross watch it again. Not cross watch, you can watch it again. Okay, and let's get into your reading with the situation. You got interference, prudence and virtue. Usually when it comes to this card, especially interference, we have to look at other card the next to it, because there is something which is interfering. Okay, there is something which is interfering, and usually it represents something which is interfering in the background. Okay, something which is interfering in the background, something related to Gemini things, because there is Gemini over here, and something related to Gemini things, or even a person who has placement of Gemini is kind of interfering with what is nothing but situation is in the middle of the reading is prudence, which is growth, usually growth with regards to finances. There is someone or something which is interfering with regards to the growth of finances, which is prudence. You can see the tree is growing, and this disc is nothing but pentacles, which is money, and this is also sun. It is also interfering with the sun, your sun energy, meaning yourself, your physical representation of who you are and what you are, and that, and also related to Virgo things. Virgo is nothing but money, and Virgo is also related to computer related things. Okay, so it is interfering on that. Okay, it is interfering on your work usually, because pentacles and you might be working with computer things because Virgo is computer, and also editing. Usually photo editing and video editing comes under Virgo only. So something is interfering with you achieving a good result with that. And with the virtue is 3 of Wands. This is the situation. You got 3 of Wands. Also there is a lot of waiting because of this. You're just waiting with the 3 of Wands, which direction you want to go. You want to go with straight because everyone wants to go straight and what they believe, not other path. Because this is what you believe. With the Aries card, you believe that you have the strength to move forward, wherever you want to go. You believe that you have the strength, Aries. And with the Sun, it means you want to go with what you believe and with what you want. The Sun card, and this brightness of Sun also represents happiness. So you are striving for that, but you're kind of waiting that is it this the right path, or should I take something which I don't want to take? This is what is happening in the situation. So you're just waiting just to decide. Okay, for your decision you're just waiting. Let's look into your current path. You got futility, Queen of Discs and Queen of Cups. Lot of Queen. Okay, Queen of Discs and Queen of Cups you got with your current path. So usually Queen, King, these are called code cards. So you might be connecting with a particular person and they are playing a major role in your current path. Okay, situation and current path is totally different. Okay, now we are getting into your current path. Futility, Queen of Discs and Queen of Cups. Let's start with futility. 7 of Swords. So I think there is this represents either you or someone. Okay, either you or someone is very very untrustworthy is what I am seeing with the 7 of Swords with the futility. Either you or someone around you is very untrustworthy. Okay, usually a female person with the Queen. That's what futility means. With the Queen of Discs, it might be 2 people or it might be more than that, but definitely 2 people. Okay, there's someone around you, especially 2 people, especially female, who are not trustworthy. Either that, or it might be you that you are projecting this untrustworthiness within 2 female people. These 2 female people are actually feeling that you are very untrustworthy. Either that, or these 2 female people are untrustworthy. Because why this is happening is there is no specific path. Okay, if I tell one thing, then even the message, if I get a message I can tell, but the messages are 2 different things, and there may be 2 different Aquarius people. There are millions of Aquarius people. All millions of people won't get the same result. Okay, so this is the reason why I get messages in 2 directions most of the time. Usually it is straightforward, but when it becomes complex, then but again there is a way that you look into it, meaning whether it is resonating or not, reading all that. And also your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, that's how you'll be guided. Okay, now if you look into Aquarius, you might get two different answers, either this or that. In order to find either this or that, if you want more clear answer, look into your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. That's it. Look into all these readings, you'll definitely get a narrow answers. Okay, everything becomes more precise if you look into Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Especially if you look Sun, Moon, Rising, it's enough. If you're married, then look at Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. If you're usually Sun, Moon, Rising is enough, as I said. But if you're married and if you're a male, look at Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If you're married and a female, look at Sun, Moon, Rising and Jupiter, not Venus. Okay, that's it. You'll get all your answers. You got Queen of Discs, which represents again a specific person, which is Queen, is what I am sensing, because you got Queen 2 you got. Okay, because this whole represents a different meaning again. When other cards also, we have to see what other cards have come out. That also narrows down and amplifies the energies and everything. So you can get to know, okay, if there is two people, one person is very materialistic. I want to make money, I want to have all these lands. And the other person is very emotional. They just look into relationship, okay, good relationships with people, maintaining good relationship with friends, good vibration, good emotions. They're very happy like that, okay. So this is what energies I'm getting with these two people. Let's look into your current alternate path. Your current path is also that you are connecting with them. That's it. You're just connecting with them, with these two people, and how they feel and how you feel depends, as I said, okay. Let's look into your alternate path, what you can alternately do instead of what you're doing right now. So instead of your current path, this is the alternate path. We got fortune, strive, and adjustment. We got two major arcanas, which is usually more major arcanas, much better, okay. So this is alternately what you can do is Wheel of Fortune. You can work with the universe, okay. You can work with the universe, and also Wheel of Fortune also represents trying to learn the universe. So this is the wheel, okay. Learn how the wheel is turning, learn how the universe is working, and try to learn how the universe is working and try to use that knowledge in order to work with the universe. That's the Wheel of Fortune. It's quite predictable, it's quite easy. Understanding the universe is the most easiest thing to learn for a human being, because you are the universe. To learn about yourself, it's very easy, okay. Neil deGrasse Tyson once famously said that all the most reactable elements are in the space are the same as what is in you, okay. So you are the universe, okay. So understand that and believe that. Now we got strive, which is 5 of Wands. Just move according to the laws of the universe. Study the laws of the universe, study how universe works, and strive, which is nothing but same thing. Just move according to that. And of course it involves hard work, because we have to work hard. Strive, okay. We got adjustment, which means everything will get adjusted by itself when you do that. With the fortune, understand how universe works, understand the laws of the universe, and move forward and strive. Move forward with that. Then what happens is everything will get adjusted, which is adjustment card. So this is the underlying law of karma. So basically, when you the law of karma checks how you're doing with all the other laws, and then it tries to weights scale. This is the law of karma, which is Libra, and this is the scales. So law of karma, what it does is it tries to see all the other laws, how you're doing. Law of polarity. I'll do the hermetic principles. There are 7 hermetic principles, 7 laws of the universe. I'll do a separate video on that. There's law of polarity, law of karma, law of correspondence, all these things. So very complex. I'll tell you all these things. If you study hermetic principles and laws of the universe, which is Emerald Tablet, then the law of karma tries to see what you're doing and try to scale it. How much, what is the skills? What is the result of, this is the element. This is you. This is the elements. You can see the symbol of air over here. This is the element of air. Okay. If a triangle and like this is the air. This is you basically. This is North Node. Rahu. Rahu is nothing but you. You being born because of Rahu. Okay. Because of Rahu. Wherever Rahu is placed, that is your destiny. So this is Rahu, meaning where you're intending to go in life. It will check that and the elements and try to scale it down. That's it. So that is the alternate path what you can do. Now let's look into your psychological basis. What is running in the background? Yeah, what is running in the background is you're building wealth. Okay, 10 of discs, and I think I can see a lot of symbols over here. So you might be working with a lot of symbols. I feel like if you're working with a particular anything, if it is a software, then you can find a lot of symbols and a lot of buttons. Okay, these look like buttons, so you might be working on that, and that is bringing you wealth, that particular project or something like that. If you have multiple projects and a project which involves a lot of buttons and symbols, that will bring a lot of wealth. So you can take note of that. And a lot of Virgo things, a lot of Virgo also over here. Also with the prudence, I got Virgo symbol and also Virgo. So a lot of software related things is what I am feeling, and a lot of symbols. You might be connecting with a lot of languages, other languages, and it can be programming languages also, since I said computers. So all these things, but it is bringing you wealth. The 10, it is bringing you happiness, because in the background it is trying to bring you happiness. Definitely in the month of March you'll feel quite happy, that you'll feel kind of fulfilled with the satiety also. Very good cards in the background, I'll tell you that. In the background, whatever you're doing, go ahead and do that. But I feel like your situation is, I feel like if anyone is kind of interfering with you, I feel like it doesn't matter, because unless you unless you strive with this, and also virtue, and look at the prudence as the growth, you growing. I feel like since prudence has came in the middle, your main point is to just grow with your finances and grow as a person, which is soul is the sun. Okay, as a person and financially, if you have that intention, the whole month will be very, very good. And your background is very, very good, because you're not hurting anyone, you're not doing anything harmful for anyone. Your background is very, very good, meaning your karma is actually very, very good. But look into your current path and alternate path, because alternate path we have 2 major arcanas, which is much better than your current path. So look into that, how you feel about it. In the background you're getting wealth, happiness and satiety. Satiety is also fulfillment at the end. But you got 10 and again 9, it is decreasing. Again you got 10, which is increasing. So now 10, 9, 10, what does it mean is, it is nothing but sine wave, okay? Increasing and decreasing, increasing and decreasing. So over time it's gonna get better, and over time you'll feel much better. Okay, of course there is ups and downs in whatever is happening, but of course over time it's gonna get better is what I'm seeing. Now if you look at your karma, you got science, lovers and strength. Your karma is also very, very good. Overall it's very, very good. I can see there is a problem with situation and your current path, but whatever is coming up to it in the background and the whole month, it's actually very positive. Okay, but just look into your situation and where you're going, and have the right intentions, have the right goals, and know what you want with the prudence and the alternate path also, and then just go for it. Just don't do things blindly. Look into your current path and alternate path and situation, and choose which is good carefully. Your karma is also very good with the science, lovers and strength. You'll gain knowledge also. Your karma is to gain knowledge in whatever you're working, and put all your mind on that only, because there is a lot of swords over here pointing in the center, which is cross. So this is the man and the Holy Spirit. Okay, the cross. All your swords should face on that, the center point. That is the main focus. All your sword is the mind. You have to put all your mind on that, and trying to gain more and more perspective on that. And also your communication will also improve with the Mercury. I feel like this is Mercury symbol, and you got your sign Aquarius, so it is very good again. And I feel like your communication skills also will improve if you try to focus on that every time, and trying to gain knowledge. If you gain knowledge, usually your communication skills also will improve, because you're activating your Mercury. Okay, now we got Lovers card. Now your relationships also will improve if you gain more knowledge and science. If you understand things perspectively, what is happening with the science card, if you understand your surroundings and whatever you're doing, your work, if you gain more knowledge on that, your relationships will also improve. People will try to easily understand what you're communicating and what you're sharing with the Lovers card. And you'll meet new people also. You'll meet new people because many people want to listen what you're saying. That is the karma. So your karma is to gain knowledge, meet new people, and communicate in a very good way, in understandable way for everyone. Mercury should be very strong. With the strength, again, as I said, you can see sun over here. I can see a lot of symbolism of sun. Okay, kid you not, lot of sun, meaning that you have to look at your growth with the sun and your soul. Okay, sun is the soul, our soul. Just look at your soul and also connect with the sun. Go outside and connect with the sun. That will also help you a lot. It will give you strength, and also Mercury will get activated while if you focus on the science, understand deeper, getting experience with your work and getting more, learning more. Then your communication will improve, your understanding will improve, the relationships between people will improve, the Lovers. Strength, you'll get more strength, you'll get more confidence when you do that. Also connecting with the sun energy is very good, because in your situation only there is two suns over here. In the prudence you can see there is sun over here. This is a situation, you got sun over here, and in the virtue you got sun over here. So in the situation only, if you get two suns, that means connecting a lot with the sun will also improve your situation and it will give you strength. Okay, connect with the sun, it will improve your situation and gain strength. You will have the strength. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. Lot of emphasis on your growth and your soul path. Okay, and your soul's desire also, what you want to become and how you want to become, and your representation of who you are, name and fame of who you are physically. So that's all I have for you, Aquarius. If you like the reading, click the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload any video. You can follow me on social media as well. In Instagram, I have a Facebook page, and even Twitter. I'll be posting posts over there whenever I upload any video. And if you'd like to get a personal reading for me, you can check out my business card. I do tarot readings, astrological readings, life coaching and daily readings. All the price ranges are mentioned respectively with Indian rupees, and you can find my social media links and my phone number as well if you want to contact me. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.